Ну, кто там играет? Куча ребят. Куча ребят. Sundays with Unity. Окей. Так. Right, so we have less than 3 minutes until the tournament starts. That's good. Nihal Sarin joins. Who else is playing? Baba Ramdev, Quesada, Agrilla, Dmitry. So they show me that I'm streamer battle. 3 hours, clutch chess in about 1 hour. So let's see if I am somewhere there. Okay, Mon on Twitch. What's up, man? Hi. Armstrong. What's up, guys? Yeah, so I'm basically waiting for the timer to start so we can start the music. Pierce. Hi. What's up, man? All right, let's see. All right, so that should probably work. Starting less than 2 minutes. Hi, Papa Tactics. What's up, guys? Победа в турнире. Спасибо, Алан, час. So, окей, я не выиграю точно турнир, потому что там не... So we're expecting a lot of flags, because this is 3-0, no increment, right? And it's also prize money, so a lot of flags are to be expected. And Lead Chess for some reason doesn't register me yet as streaming, but okay, that's fine. Hi, Paul. Hi, Alan. All right, less than 1 minute. So who else is playing? Last second joiners, yeah. Fondorin, Chigaev, Verdanoda, Kelevra, bunch of people, Yesipenko. So the guy, the top-rated guy, of course, sees the suspicious character, right? We have no idea who this guy is. If you guys can find out who this guy is, that would be great. Yeah, because this is like the only non-titled person. So the conspiracy theories, they are abound, right? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? So okay, and he just left. Wow. He just dropped from the tournament. Interesting. Interesting. All right. There we go. 0. And we're playing a grill, of course. All right. So what was that line that he played? T5. I think it was B3. All right. So should be 2. It's fine. Okay, E3. So I'm gonna do what Landrum did against me. He did this, basically. And G5. Alright, I don't know what you want, man. Just rook D1. Just rook D1. And then just bishop D4. Just gonna do what Landremont did against me. Okay, in this case probably knight d2 is good. Probably it's good. So he managed to... So he's keeping his bishop there, right? Which is pretty smart, probably. So... Take. And he gets the line or something. Alright, so take. Queen back. Fine. Fine. Oh. Oh, that was a blunder. Queen f1. Christ. Yeah. Alright, so good job. Good job, man. Alright. Fine. I'll have to play something else. Alright. Blunders. So they don't let me play London anymore, yeah? So they play Dutch and all that stuff. Alright. Fine. Gotta dig out some big guns against the Dutch. Rook bishop f3. Yeah, but I blundered queen f1. The intention was to play rook takes d8, but I blundered queen f1, of course. And after bishop d5, rook d5, just equal. Very close to equal. Yeah, but I gotta play faster. I have got to play faster. Kind of dubious choice for me to play like this, but why the hell not? 6. Bishop d4, 96, I guess. That is the plan. Okay, I don't know. Looks complicated. Bishop d4, 96, yeah. 95, queen h5. Also kind of a threat. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Trying to change the character of the position, so I can get at least some sort of counter threats. Some sort of counter threats. Not many though. Not many. Not many. Okay. Well, I do need this bishop, right? So let's grab this bishop. Let us grab this bishop. Do I need this bishop? Maybe I need the other bishop. Yeah. I think I need this bishop more. Yeah, I think I need this bishop more. I think the dark squared bishop and followed by this pawn on c5, that causes more problems. Probably. Oh, you took it. Bishop e3. All right, maybe. Maybe. I did not see that. Knight b7. Okay, what is going on here? Wow, this guy is very strong, huh? This guy is extremely strong. Extremely strong for an FM. So he is gonna be one of the suspicious characters, I guess. And he flagged me, yeah? Alright. Just when I tricked him. Well, I know, tactically he was very strong. Link for the tournament. I don't know. Yeah, but when the FM plays very strong chess like that, it's like tells me things are going very wrong. I know how FM guys play. This was not FM. This was not FM. This was not an FM playing. Okay. О, спасибо, солнышко мое. Спасибо. Я уже, по-моему, с одним очень suspicious character играл. FM. Просто он наносил мне тактические удары, как компьютер. So what do I do here? This doesn't look right, but I have to play it. Okay. Another computer wizard. Peru. Congrats. You reported. Congrats. FM. Sure. Sure, man. Well, I gotta flag this guy somehow. I'll try. Probably will not happen. course. So, two suspicious characters already. So when money is involved, I don't know, it brings the worst in people, yeah? Brings absolutely the worst. So every Peruvian player is now a super GM. Okay. Glad to know. I didn't know they were so talented. Good job. Good job on being mega super talented. Okay. They are FMs, for God's sakes. Come on. Think I can't tell the difference? You're calling me out on my racism? I'm calling out on very suspicious people. FMs pretending to be playing by themselves. I mean, they did nothing wrong, that they should not be. See, this 2200 guy, he is playing perfect chess now as well. Yeah? Perfect chess. Good job. Alright, you played much worse when you started getting lower in time. That tells me he big thing enough. Alright. Okay, so yes, generalization is bad, but when there is a tendency for a lot of people from a certain region to get banned, right? You give basically people from that region a bad name, all right?
I think it's related with economic situation.
What?
It's related with economic situation. For them, this prize money are higher than for other players from other regions.
Well, sure, economic reasoning is there. That's true. Sure has a say. It sure does. Alright, now this is an FM, guys. This is the true FM. Alright, see how he plays? He blunders basically everything. See the difference between FM from Peru, who is basically killing me in tactics, and this FM. You guys notice the difference? I think there is a pretty big difference. Pretty big freaking difference between this FM and another FM. Alright. Alright. So let's train the queens. Let us trade the queens. Okay, 3. Just give this rook back. Have extra piece. We have too much material. Have too much material. It's completely winning. I mean, when I say very suspicious character, when I say report, I'm 99.99% sure that he is using unfair assistance, right? So when I write something like that, that means I'm like really goddamn sure. That is the only time, because I know FMs, right? There's no way in hell this dude, wherever he is from, was playing on the FM level. That's it. Nothing else to discuss. Nothing else to discuss. All right. Good evening, guys. What's up, guys? Right. I know, again, these people, they understand that the grandmasters, they know the difference between the titles, right? They know how the guys play at every LO level, right? So they think that even they studied, even if an FM studies 1,000 hours, he dedicates like 10 years of his life, but he's still an FM, right? He can never play at GM level, all right? They don't realize that. It's very obvious. It's obvious to others. That's the undoing, right? They don't know. Or they're blind. Simple as that. Alright, so what is this position? I don't know, just played b6, I guess. WIM. Alright, it's just knight f6, I guess. Knight f6, attack the pawn. Can even play g6 here, just to close this bishop completely. And then once black exchanged dark squared bishops here, he is better. a3. That goes for knight a5, of course. And it's practically asking for knight f5. I mean, in blitz, your true strength sort of comes, okay? In blitz, it sort of comes, it shines. So if you can hide a lot of things in the classical chess, the blitz will show you your true colors. That's what it does. That's what it does. Bishop g5. Not really necessary, I think. We don't have knights, so there is no attack really here for white. There is no attack. I'm gonna starting chasing that queen. Oh, you're going for the endgame? Going for the endgame is not smart, because black is much better in the endgame. Black is simply much stronger in the endgame. Okay, maybe. Maybe I'm being a bit... Alright, g5. Let's see if g5 is good. Kind of like to bring my king go to g6. Alright, yeah, maybe it's not so bad, yeah. Maybe it's not so bad as I thought it is. We'll see. Some chance for white to defend. Oh, hi Dukis, yes. That was nice, yeah? I'm glad that you saw that. Alright, grab. And opponent e4 is history. Yeah, you don't allow black king to activate like that. In general, bishop grasp the pawn. Nice touch. Okay. 1200 trash block. Alright. Trash block. We don't use trash word, guys. Come on. You don't understand. Blitz, with its low amount of time, it shows you intuition. It shows your ability to calculate really tactical stuff. It's a very short time. There is no way to hide your inability to compete with the top GMs there, right? That is how the GMs find. So if you ask any GM, they will tell you that that's why they offer suspicious people to play bullets, because in bullets, GM sees the strong moves, right? He understands them that you're trying to make. So there is no room to cheat. No time either. Okay. I don't know about this a6. Alright, let's go into the endgame. I feel I have more chances to beat this guy in the endgame. Very solid 2200 player. Extremely solid. So let's beat him in the endgame. Okay, nice moves, man. Very strong moves. Close the bishop. Okay, now we're gonna try to putting the pawns on the light squares, potentially good for us. Trade one pair of rooks is good. So I'm gonna try to use this bishop to my advantage. It's not gonna be simple. It's not going to be simple. But a4 is coming. So black is worse. Now he is worse. So the endgames is usually the true test of how well you play. Check rook d2. I don't know, let's see. Let me see this. Kick this rook out. And healthy extra pawn. That's all we wanted. That is all we wanted. Okay. Just bishop f1, I guess. Okay, check. Nice mate. All right, thanks. Okay. What? Alright, you guys lost me. I'm playing the tournament, so I'm not following much. Alright, I wanna play King's Indian. I wanna play some fun. I wanna play some fun chess. That's all I wanna do. Just to have some bloody fun. Can I do that? Yeah, so give me a break. Some fun chess is what the doctor recommends, right? To stay healthy. Oh, we're gonna do this knight h5 f5 plan. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go, boom. I don't know. We'll see, right? It looks not so easy to pull off here, but we'll try. Alright, so... Am I blundering anything? Well, 95, queen e5, queen f3. I don't know, yeah. I mean, if he finds that, he is absolutely amazing player. I have a suspicion he might. f5, e5, g5, knight e5, queen e5, queen f3, queen f4, queen h5, queen d2, rook d1, followed by rook e8, and then bishop g5. My god. Alright, so let's play bishop e6. We need to finish the development first. In this case, knight f4. Bring the knight. In this case, knight b4. Bring this guy as well. Knight d3. Probably not the greatest idea. Yeah, knight c5. So what is this position? What is this position? Oh, he didn't threaten me to take on d3 because of knight d2 check. My god, I should have played c6. Of course. I should have played c6. Jesus Christ. Missing tactics. Getting old. Alright. Let's attack something at least. Let's attack this bishop. Subscribe, thank you very much. Good comment, man. That comment is on point. That comment was on point. They're not professionals. Alright, so if I play bishop d7 here, let's see. And then I want to play bishop a4 and grab that bishop on d5, right? That was the plan. That was the plan. Okay, now black is much better. There are bishop, strong center, bad structure. Yeah, that c5 move was horrible. C5 move was horrible. Well, I can do this. I don't mind about this knight g6 check. Goes king h7. And then... Oh shit, he has queen e5. My god, come on guys, where you come? We rolled freaking calculators. This is freaking bullshit. Well, I do need to grab this, yeah. Unfortunately, I have no choice. Started to play again. Strong chess. Untitled, right? Right. Welcome another suspicious player to the list. Welcome. Playing better than most IMs do. And even some grandmasters. Yeah, he saw a bunch of phenomenal tactics. So suspicious character for sure. So you guys, you do me a favor. Those people that I, say suspicious characters and then I want them reported, can you guys report them? So report this guy that I just played and that Peruvian guy that I played, right? Please. You can add that I ask you to in the comment section, right? There is a comment section there. You can add that. That Gata asked me to report this guy because he's too busy playing, right? That's fine. All right, bishop d3. What's the right move here? Don't remember. Bishop b7, I think. e6. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this probably. Grab. Knight f6. I think it's castles. c5 looks okay. Yeah. So this is the only time when I'm not scared of f5 because I have enough pieces protecting my king here. So in fact this is check and you lose a piece, right? In fact that's how it works. Unless you play knight f2, of course. Yeah. But if you play knight f2, that means you're worse. Well, then there is queen c6, right? So that means you have to play queen f3 and we go into the endgame, which is much worse for white. So another player, 2000, right? Okay, so far he is okay. He's a legit 2000 player. So far. Of course, we'll have to check his endgame skills. That means you plunder the check. That is good. Check here. Fine. Let me grab that pawn then. Alright, this is legit 2000 player. See how much stuff he blundered? Bishop takes n first. Thank you for subscribing, Falcon. Queen g6 he just takes on d5, right? Oh, then bishop c6? That one? Maybe. I don't know. See, I'm blundering that, stuff like that. These guys are not. These untitled players are not blundering anything. Well, some of them, at least. Some of them who are not who they appear to be. Alright, bishop d2. In this case, we're gonna play something like this. a5. That's interesting. a6, bishop e4, d5, I guess. That's your plan. Maybe, yeah. So that's your plan. So if I play knight g5 here, and go for that e6 square, what will happen? I would like to know. I would like to know what will happen. Okay, 6 first. Bishop c2. I want to keep the 96 as a threat, right? Because I want to trade the bishop on g7 really, because that bishop is kind of stronger than this rook on f8, I think, because that's a defending bishop, right? So 96, queen f7. Is that the plan? So let's grab this pawn. F4, knight c4, I guess. Knight a3 for now. I need to finish the developments. Queen d7 looks good. Let's play f4. That's why I put the knight there, and 96 looks okay. So we need to grab that bishop on g7. Okay, you can do that. So queen e2 for now. Queen e2 for now. In this case, we do grab this bishop. Rook d1. I don't know. Oh, he is much better on time. He is much better on time. So bishop e3. The queen has to go somewhere really far. Queen c8, I think, yeah. So check. Can I grab this? Well, this should be winning. As long as I don't blunder any mates, this should be completely winning. So that was an IM, right? Which is pretty, I would say he is IM from the FM, right? Okay, it's about the same distance as from IM to GM. Pretty much same distance. So have people playing this stuff against. All right. 97, bishop a7, castles, castles, e4, then f5. That's the reason for knight on e7, right? So e4. Well, I gotta take this anyway. And I can take this, and then bishop e6, knight d5, or that, h6. So we have superior structure. Now the question is how we get rid of this knight on d5, right? So one way is to play c6 at some point. So grab from play a5, make sure we get the dark squares under control. That means knight goes to 7. Rook f8 probably. He wants to trade everything. We are willing to trade, and then we getting rid of this knight. And then we start to improve our pieces, right? Again, easier said than done, but fortunately, okay. Queen e3, queen d6 probably doesn't work, right? So queen c5. Let's hit the pawn. Bring the king. Okay, king e8. King d7, b4. Does he want to play b4, I guess? Okay, fine. We do get the file. Ah, you have this move. All right, knight c8. I forgot about that move. Well, now I just want to trade stuff. So he's got double pawns here, which is good news for me, of course. That means we are going after some of his pawns. Play like this, and then this is completely winning, of course. As long as I don't blunder, king g4, this is easily win. Wait a minute, well, he doesn't have that, yeah. King a3, etc, etc. And king c3, of course. Okay. Sharpen and the simul. Now I look very pissed off. That's what I look like. I look like I'm extremely pissed off about people using assistance in this tournament. Alright. Sometimes that anger gives you some extra energy. Sometimes, not always. Why is he thinking like on every move? Okay, so you're a grandmaster, and I understand you need thinking. I understand. Knight c3. Well, I don't know. Let's play h6. Let's see what you want to do, man. In this case, e4, right? That's the standard. Then e3 looks good. 27. Okay. There were some famous tricks in this position. Yeah, h6 was probably too not correct, yeah. Look at this trick. Queen e3, rook f6, bishop f6, knight d5, and then knight c7. I told you this position is very ripe with a lot of tricks. Gotta be careful here. Alright, so, okay, you got me, man. Congratulations, you got me on your trick. Congrats. So, I need to find ways how to try to make a draw here. It's not gonna be easy. If possible. It's probably not gonna be easy or possible. So 97 is probably necessary to prevent that move. And then let's go for the standard b5. Then we play a5. Play standard chess, knight c6. I mean, we do need that square on b4 for our knight. We do need that square, unfortunately. So grab this. Hmm. 97 looks interesting. And he wants to play 5, yeah. Shit. So I'm gonna play something like this. Okay. Okay, so that's how you beat a Grandmaster, right? That's how you beat a Grandmaster, guys. That's how you beat a Grandmaster, being pawned down in the worst position, right? However, against those guys, those untitled players with 2300, that would be impossible because they play perfect moves, right? Because they're stronger than the Grandmaster. They're stronger than the Grandmaster. The 23 goddamn players, 2300. Because the 2300 player is stronger than the GM. That is why. That is the situation in modern chess right now. Hmm. 95. Okay, it's interesting. That is interesting. However, that pawn on a2 is kind of weak. And my knight just got a nice square here. Ooh, we have some tactics. So rook a2. So what's going on here? We have some tactical skirmish happening. Who is better? I like to think I'm still kind of better, because I just got my rook away from the bishop, right from d6 with a tempo. So grab, grab, grab. Check here, rook e1. Grab, and rook e1, right? Now I'll probably play queen d7. Bishop d7 also looks good. But I want to kick this. I want to kick that thing out. So queen f5. Queen goes to f6, which is the best spot. And now we are not scared of anything. We'll grab everything you give us. And we're gonna win. right? Because this is a winning position. This is a bloody winning position, man. All right. No, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or something. Yeah, this is the main line, guys. This is the main line of this. This is the main line. I think it's knight d4, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, black is kind of suffering here, but if he's careful, he should be okay. But you gotta play it right, yeah. You have to play this right. So where's this bishop going? Bishop e7, knight d5. That's the reason why I don't want to play that. And what will that be? Take. Well, that's why you play bishop d8. And just go c6 here. You give him this bishop, but then it's more important to close that bishop, okay? Bishop e7. Oh, yeah, I think I misplayed it, yeah? Yeah, I definitely misplayed it. Okay. And if I play knight f5, then rook d3, I guess. That's the plan. Alright, well, I'm misplaying this absolutely badly. Alright, I'm misplaying this position. Such a nice position. Such a nice position. I completely misplayed it. Completely misplayed it. Just extra exchange, and I gave him 2 pawns for absolutely nothing. Damn it. Damn it. Ooh. Interesting move. Rook d8. 65 take here. Right. 6. Okay. Yes. Kid positions. All right. T5. All right. What did I do wrong here? I don't know. I think I misplayed it somewhere. Can it be? Yeah, I think I did. I thought I have some tactics here, but apparently I don't. I thought I have some tactics here. I don't think it works. I don't think it works. Well, it does look interesting somewhat, right? It does look pretty interesting. Oh, he just played bishop f1. Christ. I forgot about that. My god. I forgot about that move. Well, what are you gonna do? Oh, my rook is hanging. My rook is hanging. All right. Fine. Yeah, going for the tactics was not a good idea. And just giving up my entire queenside, yeah, formation. All right, good job. That's what he wanted to do with his white in London system. That's correct. They're playing a lot of the stuff, yeah. Sorry, man. Sorry, dude. Alright. Fighterman is GM from Iran. Yeah, I know I could flag him, but he played a good game. Right? He played a good game. I blundered a bunch of tactics, so I don't want to flag people. Just, if they play well, I think they deserve a win. Alright? So he had balls to go berserk against me. And actually beat me, so he gets kudos for that, right? He got the chutzpah. All right. Okay, let's finish the development. Let's finish the development. That's interesting choice. A5. Yeah, white is better here. I probably misplayed somewhere, but I'm gonna keep on fighting. That's what we do, right? That's who we are. We keep on fighting. Even if you manage to trick us with some pretty good play, I need to play this move. Otherwise, I'm just completely lost. Otherwise, I am completely lost. The reason for rook e8, right? The reason for the rook e8 move. Grabs the knight, I guess. Alright, let's bring the knight. Let's bring in the knight. Well, I think black should be okay here. I'm not 100% certain, but it looks definitely better than it was like 5 minutes ago. Alright, this definitely looks better than it was 5 minutes ago. So grab. Oh, he wants to grab on c5 maybe, yeah. That is his big idea. That could be his big idea. Well, I gotta take with this pawn, right? So he's got this pawn, I got that pawn. So what is going on? What is going on here? Let's play 4. Make sure our pawn prevents complete knockdown of our defenses. Yeah, this thing here is unpleasant. And if I grab this, then what? Oh, you have queen c3. Shit. My god, I blundered that. Well, I will take this pawn though. I will take this pawn, however, as a compensation of a consolation, right? As a consolation. And thank god there is queen d4 check, so he doesn't have e6 check, right? So that is actually important. That is actually important. Alright, better for whites. Question is how much better? Bishop a4 is coming. Rook d8, I think. Looks okay. And then queen e7 looks also good. And then queen f6, that's what he wanted. Oh, you play like that. So rook here. Fix the pawn. h5. Queen b4. Trying to grab something, I guess. If I play queen g5. h4 maybe. Shit. What is this position? I don't know. I don't like this position. Oh my god, okay, I blundered absolutely everything. Okay, just when I got a good position, I blundered absolutely everything. h5, h4 was very unpositional. So just when I equalized, I started to play really bad chess. Figures. Okay. Why I choose bad position instead of sacrificing a pawn? Well, because when you're down a pawn, you lose for sure. Untitled 2500 player going berserk. Alright, fine. Okay, curious game, right? Curious endgame. Interesting 2500 level untitled player play. Interesting. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see this. B5. Maybe. Maybe baby. Yeah. Shit. Alright, then we go for the structure. I don't want to take that. I'll play this probably. Probably want to do that. Oh, you take like that? That's interesting. Maybe one, maybe. Alright, too many checks, yeah? Shit. Missing too many checks. Missed knight g4 check. Terrible. Terrible. Yeah, I missed c5, I missed everything, missed d5. I missed bloody everything. Alright, what is the threats? What else am I missing? What else am I missing? Wait, am I okay actually here? Guys, I think I might be okay here. Wow. Ooh la la. I'm freaking surprised. Guys, I think I survived this. That will be incredible. Unfreaking believable. Black was winning like for sure. But then he screwed up. He screwed up somewhere. King d2 then, right? Yeah, I gotta play king d2 then. Wow. Yep. My king is... It was dead lost, alright guys? I was dead lost. But he overpressed. Alright. So far I'm doing better than the last arena, right? so far. I'm doing slightly better, but I have terrible streak. I need to make a streak, guys. I need to make a streak. I need to make a streak. Well, Alexenko is not doing so hot as well. Knight c4 is the correct move, I think. A5 looks interesting. Queen e2 maybe for now. Sort of keep an option. In this case, e5 must be played. 95 for pawn takes. I like knight takes e5. Like f4. Grab, grab. Grab. Alright, let's just get rid of this knight. And bishop takes away this key square from the rook. So thank you for the rook, just as I was saying, right? That's the reason I play bishop c4, to get that square from the rook. Sometimes we blunder that, that's fine. See guys how GMs are blundering stuff, right? And when FM, 2300 level FM plays perfect tactics, doesn't that sound a little bit strange? Shouldn't it? So I play bishop g4 here, get rid of this bishop. 97. Grab, grab. B8, I guess. E6 is fine. E6 looks fine. And just castle. And F5 looks okay. Oh shit. My god, how many pawns can I blunder today? How many pawns can I blunder today? Well, you blunder your queen, mister. So that was not exactly a blunder, yeah? Nice. Ooh. Sometimes you think you blunder them, but sometimes there is a trap, yeah? It kind of works mysteriously. Chess works in mysterious ways, guys. Good day to you and my wife. Thank you. Thank you, Stapler. Alright. E6, 5, and G5. Knight C6, 27. Ooh. So, where should I castle? That's the big question, right? Also, D5 looks very interesting, so let's try D5. Okay. 94 looks good now. Just castle. Okay. So if I do this, then I do that. What is the story then? Oh, you do that, and I take here. What is going on? I think I'm better here, right? Because I do grab this pawn. I do have extra pawn after all. Rook goes to d8, then queen somewhere, right? So knight d4. Let's open the file for the knight. In this case, probably grab the bishop because we kind of want to keep our pieces alive. So rook b2, knight a4, right? So that's the trick. All right, let's go queen d6. Grab this pawn. Knight e2. Oh, you have g3. Forgot about that. I forgot about that. f4. Grab. Check. Check. Bishop d4. Okay. All right, we made it to the top 10 for now. Let's see how we're gonna do. Don't get too greedy. I don't know, that's the real advice. Ooh la la. All right, since you're gonna berserk, I'm gonna just play Slav. Shunt. Isn't that like hmm. This could get tricky really fast. Okay, and so you're saying this pawn is kind of, I don't know, 5. I'm just probably gonna trade the queens. Should be winning, but I don't see how. Alright, not sure. Not sure what was that about, but rook a3, right? Rook a3, rook a6, and he's probably okay. Yeah, I'm like a director with this cup, right? Interesting. Oh, fuck. My god. Blunder absolutely everything. Absolutely everything is blundered today. Absolutely everything. So that didn't work, right? That didn't work, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that didn't work. All right, good job, man. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, just rook c4. Positional sacrifice of the exchange. Correct. Just grab the rook probably, yeah. Black gets compensation, but obviously white is an exchange up. So rook c4. Guys, that was the thing to remember, right? He played rook c4. Very, very good move. A standard exchange sack. Very strong. Very strong exchange sacrifice. What the hell do I do here? What the hell do I do there? Maybe knight b6, not sure. c4. Knight e5 back. Yeah, this is unclear position. I remember from my analysis, this was very unclear. From what I could remember. From what I could remember, this was not very clear. Maybe it's clear. I don't know. Maybe suddenly it's clear. Oh, he has this move. Wait a minute, what is going on here? So if I grab, $95. Ha. Tricky position. Very tricky position it suddenly appears to be. Tricky position. Alright, that's the only move you have. Check. And then B2. Well, rook C2 the threat, right? Then this rook goes to G2, which is another threat because he doesn't have checks. Wow, guys, this is fantastic game. This is fantastic game. This is why we play chess. This game is why we play chess. Because of this move, he has no checks, and there is rook G1. Oh my god, this is very pretty. Guys, this is fantastic game. Wow, look at this, right? Bishop h6, rook g2, Jesus Christ. Guys, clip this game. Just, can you guys clip this game? This is like perfect game. All right, that was awesome. I liked it myself, right? If I may to be so. So we're gonna play this line again, I guess. Can I play 97 here? You want to play that? I guess you can do that. Then I have to take it like this, and then rook d8, I think, or something like that. Okay, and just c6, I think. 96. Wow, aggressive. Is it good? Can you be so aggressive, and is it good? That's a true question, isn't it? That is the true question. That is the true question. Probably white is better, yeah. I mean, he can get a pawn. He's probably thinking if he should go for a pawn or go for more. I don't know. Maybe. h4. The idea, if I play queen e7, then rook g5, I guess. That's what you want to do. And if I grab this, then what? Just grab your pawn. You give me a pawn for what reason? What is the reason for you gifting me that pawn, sir? I mean, there always is a reason. There always is a reason. I mean, isn't there? Well, queen c2, rook d2, queen d2 does not work, but queen c2, knight b4, right? So queen c2, knight b4. If you play like this, then it's 95. Actually, rook d4 looks very interesting, or knight d4, but I like 95. So let's play 95. And then the knight f3 is coming, right? Oh shit, now my turn to blunder, my god. My turn to blunder. Jesus Christ. My turn to blunder. My god, that was a bad blunder. That was really bad blunder. Just gave him a piece. Just when I was better. Gave him a whole freaking piece. That is so wrong. That is so wrong, man. So if I grab this pawn, it's a check. Check. Well, rook f4 is a huge threat, right? So I gotta play back. Okay. Wow. Alright, so he blundered back. Yeah. Why did I give that knight? It was a blunder. Alright. My god, I just... I'm out of top 10. But I'm not top 20, so I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. Forced perpetually, right? Yeah, looks forced. So, where is my opponent? Oh, I play white, that's good. Tricky kids. Tricky kids. A lot of tricky kids here. I remember this kid was very tricky. I remember this kid. It's a very, very tricky kid. Oh, let's not blunder the queen. Okay. Shit. Christ. Tricky kids, huh? Fine. My god, I blundered this. Alright, the tournament is over. Yeah. Tricky kids. No, he is a very tricky kid. He's a zero kid. We played him like a couple of years ago at the arena. He was very tricky. Yeah. He's not good, he's just tricky. He has a great tactical eye. Right, and that's he just started sacrificing all those pieces like phew, no, not enough time. Yeah, because he is fast. Tricky kids, tricky fast kids. But that's what this arena is, right? It actually encourages the what it does, it encourages the blitz players who simply, you know, play a lot of tricky speedy chess sort of things, right? All right, so who is in the first place? Knight King. I have no idea who that is. And Andrei Kin is on third place. Nihal Sarin. All right. Okay, so we managed to be where? Which place was I? Yeah, that draw against that kid got me to the 26th place, next to Chigaev, Golubov. It's not bad. So this was actually an improvement. This was an improvement. Let me check this last game, because the way he played was just absolutely bad for black, right? Let's analyze this quickly, because there's... Yeah, all right, so after knight d3, it's +5, correct. g4. The computer doesn't much like it, but, you know, screw the computer. So queen e2. So taking on f5, of course, and queen h5 was much stronger. Yeah. And queen h5, and this is just much better. Yeah, because you can just play like this. Oh, you cannot play like this. Ah. King d1. You guys see king d1. Followed by a3. You kick this knight out, and he's stuck with the bad bishop and ruined pawn structure. Maybe he can fight still, right? So so queen e2, here f3. Then he played really strange move rook c8. Of course, I should have played knight e5, but I wanted to play safe. And then he went for this, and of course I did not see that I had bishop e5 check, which would win me the game immediately, right? I mean, 2 extra pieces probably too much, even though he has a buttload of pawns here. Yeah. So knight c4, and now the evaluation went down. Bishop e3 was okay, b5. Take on f5, take on c4. Yeah, this was positional chess. You just grab this pawn, play for the better structure, and the attack on the black king. You can do that, but I wanted to be safe, so take, f3, take, knight e5. Queen f5 was winning. I am not sure why I did not take this guy, because if knight d3, then just queen d3, right? Just wins. My god, I could just take this pawn. Why didn't I take this pawn? I don't know. So queen b6, so this is winning. Knight d6, I started to calculate b1 queen here, and I saw this line, but I wasn't sure what this line was, but oh, I have knight d6, of course. So this was winning as well. I saw this line, but I didn't realize my rook is on d1. Alright, I only saw knight b6. Okay. So instead I play queen f4, and now the situation is not clear. Knight d6 probably still winning because of knight f7, of course, but when your time is running out, knight g6 could have taken the pawn f7, right? Queen e3. So just waiting for that position. Queen f5. Oh, queen f5 is bad because rook c1. Okay, so he could have won actually the game. He played rook e2. So I did the wrong sequence. I did the knight g5 first when I should have played rook e2, queen e2, then knight g5. So that's the correct sequence because there is this queen e5, knight f7, right? So that was the correct sequence. And he just saw this, and this is a draw, right? So the computer says it's, and if king g8, then knight e4. Why is it winning? Because if queen, knight f6, king g7, knight h5. Ah, this is mate. Oh, this is mate. So he has to play f6. And king g8, and this is a draw. Alright, so fair call. Fair call for a draw. Thank you guys for following. At the amazing game versus Paravian. Who's Paravian? The one that I asked to make a clip for? Is that the game? Yeah, that was freaking unbelievable game. Yeah. If I just, if I can lose every game, but that game I win, that would be unbelievable. Where was this bloody game? No, that was somewhere here, right? No. Right, this game, right? Dropstone. Yeah, this was freaking unbelievable game. So f4. Alright, f4. So this is all pretty much analysis, right? So b5, take knight d5, c5, knight c4. Yeah, I remember this was the analysis. I can take on d4, but yeah, probably on d4 was more accurate because knight d5 is good. Knight f6, not that great, but not that bad either. Queen a5. Rook b8, okay. g4, rook b3 sounds good. Rook e1. King d8. The computer does not like this move, right? g5, castles, and knight c3. Knight c3 immediately even. Alright, but that was not easy to see. Knight c3, of course, here was much stronger. I didn't see queen f5, to be honest, and if he takes... Oh, still queen f5, right? So that's why it's winning. Alright, so we both missed that. Rook h5, knight f7, rook e7, king e7, bishop d6, king c6, the first line. So rook h5, right? So rook h5 was winning, of course. Of course this was winning. But it's not so simple, right? This is not so simple. Bishop h3, I mean, how many people will find bishop h3 move? Bishop e4, and then queen d5, and then queen e2, right? So white is rook down, but he is better, right? Because everything is hanging. So check, king b1, knight g3, take. I cannot take with the queen because of the mate. So my king has to continue his journey here, and then simple bishop g3. Rook g3, queen h5, check, right? So that's how white was winning. Yeah, but he counted on this move, and after this, queen e5 is the first line, right? Take, check here, knight of d5, correct? So this is equal. Oh, this is equal. And on this is a losing move because he took away the bishop from the protective... Oh, he took the... Remember how when I took on b2, there was a threat of rook c2 check and knight c3? But now bishop was protecting that square. So that is why black now has to make a draw here, because too many checks. So black has to make a draw here by doing this. And if white plays king d1, it's still check, right? Because this you cannot play, because the rooks are going for the mate. Okay, so bishop d7 was the losing move. But it seems like such a necessary move, but after king c7, white is lost. Wow. And rook b2. And rook bg2. Perfect game, yeah? Alright, it's not perfect game, but it is extremely beautiful, yeah? That queen, everything is hanging, right? Like, look at guys, look at this point. When I played queen e5, where was this position? 95. Look at this position. I think every freaking piece is hanging everywhere, right? White rook, pair of bishops are hanging, black rook, bishop, kings, it's like everything is hanging, right? This is crazy. This is crazy, absolutely crazy. All right. Not bad, not bad. All right, people. So I'll play you guys for until so we have 50 minutes to play, you guys. So 3 O's, no 3 1s, no 3 2s, no 5 O's, no correspondence games, no bullet splits. All right. I'm waiting for the challenges. All right, 3-0. Let's go. So I gotta come up with a plan what to do against the Dutch, because I haven't checked Dutch in a long time. You guys managed to find my killer spot for white. If I play d4, you play f5. I'll have to think of ways to play against that. Well, right now I have an idea. I'm just gonna play old h3 g4 plan, but how well it's gonna work in the future. Okay. 97. I think there was this e4 move. I think there was this move. Then 27. Yeah. Okay, b6. Comfortable game for black. More or less. Because I'm hitting your pawn, sir, you have to give one of those bishops. Don't be afraid. Why should I be afraid? My God. People are being cocky. All right, let's see if your moves can match your words, right? Let us see that. Yeah, this looks absolutely horrendous for white. Yeah, with the knight on b3, ruined pawn structure, pawn down, poor naked king. This is game over. Yeah, very passive London. After I play e5, you should probably take on e5, right? Should probably just take on e5. All right. So finally got balls to play some e4 games. E4 games. Damn it, I was so close. I was on top 10, right? I was on top 10 like twice. And then at the very last 10 minutes, I got kicked out. Woo. I think then you take with the queen. If I'm not mistaken, I play 4. That's the reason for grabbing with the queen, is that you have this move. Then you go for that pawn. Oh, for the bishop pair. Oh, for the bishop pair. Maybe black is okay, yeah? But not after e5. I think e5 was not correct. Maybe just queen c7 or something would have been better. Alright. You know what I usually think about in such position? I think about playing rook f6. Trying to imitate the great Petrosian dude. Because look at this knight on d5. Like, my god, it's so difficult for me to pass up the opportunity to sack the exchange simply to get the knight on d5. Because that knight is so awesome. This knight is awesome, guys. Really difficult to pass up on this offer. I mean, it's a pure exchange, yeah, but this knight on d5 is like nice, yeah. Beautiful knight. Beautiful knight. And that's not from the song It's a Beautiful Night, right? Then she goes, it's a beautiful night, yeah. Yeah. I mean, don't give me exchange back. You should play rook a8 and just stay strong, my friend. And play with the next to exchange, because rooks in the endgame are strong. Very strong. Okay. I think then I play this. Oh, the ancient Kasparov gambit, remember? In this line? It was something with d5. Yeah, that was the thing. That was the thing at the time. Until it got refuted. Until it got refuted. So if I play bishop d2, what are you going to do? Probably I'm not doing it right. I don't think I'm doing this right. You're welcome. Do you have long hair to cover a receding hairline? Kind of the question is that, man? What kind of the question is that? If you're looking for beauty, look at your woman, right? If you're looking for chest, then who cares about the hairline? Dude, that's... I don't believe these questions. I mean, is that gonna help you, Elo? Really? I mean, come on. No, you guys, you see I'm blundering a lot, right? I mean, last time I was blundering pieces left and right. It's like when I'm staring at this computer screen for too long, it's like starts to look back at me. Bring the bishop back. The knight on d6. My God, it's a this knight is gonna spell doom for the black position. That's why you play this, and then all right, that sounds fair. I like b4 now. It's probably not the greatest move, but I want to try queen d6. That's what I wanted to do. Put the queen on d6. well, even trolls would like to play chess, so that's commendable, right? So let the trolls play chess, that's fine. The thing is that we are wishing for them to learn stuff, right? So let us open that thing. Okay. So you definitely do not want to trade your queens here, right? That's not what you want to do. So we're waiting for that knight e7 to leave control of the e5 square so he can play queen f4. Because if you play queen f4 right now, he will play e5. In this case, you just grab this knight, yeah. Then you say, thank you very much. Thank you for the pawn, sir. That's queen g3. Nothing fancy because the bishop cannot develop. Then you go c4. Then you grab another pawn and you say thank you very much again. And then you attack this queen. And then you attack this bishop. And then you attack the queen again. And then you finally grab that bishop. Alright, so whenever you have each move with the attack, it's called the tempo. It's called the tempo play. Knight c3, my god, I hate this system. I hate this system, it's just so freaking solid, just like my London. Yeah. I guess that's what everybody does. That's fine. Yeah, then I have to play this thing with bishop g4. That's how I play against it with black. I play knight fd7 now, and black is doing fine. This is how you equalize with black here, okay? This is how you equalize with black. f3. Okay. Okay. So I guess queen e7. Well, you gotta be careful here, yeah? Probably. Gotta be careful here. He's looking for some e4 trick or something. Is that what you're looking for, man? Yeah, I think you just might be looking for something like that. Knight b6, knight c5. Ace. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Let me see this. What do you want, man? I just want to finish my development. I think black should develop his queen to a5 in this position. Well, in this case, I will grab this because the double pawns are always good for black. Then you grab for sure and you play knight c5. Actually, a long castling with idea of d4 was probably even stronger. But this is fine. Black is fine here. I mean, this is equal position. I didn't like white playing knight e5. I think he should probably go for e4 maybe, but then you have to calculate bishop d4, right? And bishop d4 takes d5, cd5, knight b5. But I think maybe black survived, right? Bishop goes just back to g7 because knight... but then the square in d6 is the problem. Alright, so after take on d5, so what does black do? Maybe take on c3 then, right? Maybe. So that might be the case. So gotta look at this with the computer. 2344 is low rated, but oh, I thought that was his move. What the hell? What the heck I was doing? Swimming in the Imaginarium. Okay, 97 looks okay. Now I want to play knight b6. Of course you can play f6 because the knight gets this nice square in g4, but I don't know, c5, just take away the square. And this looks okay for black. Counter-attack. White is only playing for an attack. He's not foreseeing black responses, right? That's not really that good. You should always foresee what the opponent can... How can the opponent return the favor? You're not the only person who is playing. Grab this pawn, probably. Why not? Grab every pawn there is. And just grab this knight. Because you have too many pawns for the exchange. Too many pawns for the exchange. So I have all my pawns intact. You lost 4 of your pawns, which means I have 4 pawns for knight, which means black is winning completely. 4 pawns is like rook, right? So I have too many bloody pawns here. All right. Push the pawns. Push the pawns. Push, push, push those pawns. All right. 3-0. Okay, good. Do you still play chess on chess.com? Yes. Castle king side is dangerous, right? Right. Okay. I remember this dude. Okay, so there's that trick. You gotta watch out for that. e5, d5, d5, queen d8, knight d8, bishop f6, bishop f6, knight d5, right? There's that famous trick there. So now you can play e5 though. You can play e5 though. And this game is, this endgame is actually okay for black. If you know what you're doing, this endgame is okay for black. You gotta know what you're doing. I didn't like bishop g3. Usually white does the castling because you allowed me to develop my bishop on e6 and put my king on c8, right? And the difference, there is a difference in this holes, right? Because with the opponent on c4, you cannot cover this d4 square. So black will start to play the standard King's Indian sort of structure. With the pawn on c6, take care of this square, right? And black's point now is slowly to push this knight away from t5 by playing c6. It will take a while, but black is doing fine now. So you are actually giving me a pawn. But I like that decision because you take control over c5 square, right? I like that decision. And b5 is actually a threat. So let's play a5. Let's play a5. And if he plays b5, then we're going to get the square on c5 for our knight, which is going to be nice. Nice square. And knight b4 is tempting, but after a3, I'll have to trade this knight, which is not something that I want to do. So I want to play knight b8. Probably knight d8 was also playable, right? Knight d8 maybe was better because knight would go to c5 later by e6 or b7. But I'm thinking knight c5, knight d7 some point. F6 then, right? Well, I don't want to play f6. Bishop f8, knight f6. Kinda not what I want either. Alright, f6 and c6, right? Kick this knight out. Just as I was talking about. Just like I was talking about, kicking this knight out. And black is doing okay. When f6 was played, g5. G5 is very committing move. You give your opponent a lot of squares, man, like f5. Possibility to play h4. And then open the file for the rook. Because if you play g4, the combination of weak square on f5 and pawn on g4 is a really bad combination. You don't want to do that, man. Kick this rook out. Let us kick this rook out. h5. That's how you get your bishop into the game sometimes, by playing moves like that. And finally, your knight is free to go. So black is starting to be better here because... oh, actually, it did not protect against this threat. Right, so I just free to capture your exchange. Although I kind of like my bishop, dark squared bishop, he's nice, yeah. But an exchange. It is an exchange. Tough choices, right? Knight b6 maybe. Starting hitting where it hurts. And just bishop f7. That's how you want to play without making too many concessions along the squares. Okay. f4. Finally. Finally, he wants to open the bishop. All right, so let's test this theory. Let us test the theory. So g5, grab, grab. We're just grabbing everything we can. How many openings I can play against e4? Well, basically any opening. It's the degree of success that's different. Is how successful you will be by playing these openings. So we're seeing a lot of this line, right, today in my games, even against IMs and GMs. I guess it's a very popular line. Okay, 5. So we're gonna play it like we usually do. Just play like this. Yeah, this will have to stop. Kind of like knight h5 here. Not always, but sometimes it's okay. Sort of preventing that f4 stuff. Offering white a chance to improve my structure. It's a debatable decision where the doubling pawns on the c file, it's improving black structure or not. I like to think of it as improving because it gives me extra support for that d4 square later. Kid is for kids. Alright, Chennai Beast, you're welcome, man. The kid is for the kids. That is the debatable choice of words, man. Alright, so bishop f3 I like, bishop g2, okay. Fair enough. I really don't want to play knight g8. Alright, so I guess you got me, man. I have to play this. And I'll have to try something else now. I have to try f5. I have to try this move. Take. My god. Chess is hard, guys. Chess is hard. Chess is not easy at all. Those people who think chess is easy, they don't know what they're talking about. So we're not playing h4 beforehand, trying to improve my queen to g6. Usually in the kit, that's like one of the best plays for the queen. Okay, that is an interesting choice. a4 for now. Fixing that pawn on b2, so we can potentially play e4 later and open my bishop on g7 to do some active spielen, right? Our favorite phrase, to do some active spielen. So I think it's time. The time has come to play e4 and probably h4. The time has come to play these moves. Okay, so bishop f4. Interesting choice. I don't want to take on g3, of course. So what are we gonna do? Can probably play queen d7. I'm not a big fan of queen d7, but it looks reasonable. This move looks reasonable. And bishop g6 then. Because your bishop... Yeah, g4 was bad, man. That was a bad move. That was a bad move, to be honest. I did not like that move at all. Okay, this is starting to get interesting. This is starting to look very interesting. Oh, my time. Okay. Well, definitely starts to look very interesting. The discovery of the... Yes, but then he traced the queens, takes on c7, takes knight goes to e6, the endgame. I'm not sure if the endgame is winning. Maybe, yeah. I like to keep my queens on board when I'm attacking, unless I getting a really clear edge by transposing the game into the something else. All right, I want to see what is this. I wanted to see what is this. Probably equal for black. Should be. The knight on e7 does give me pause. Yeah, that knight belongs on f6 really. So gotta be careful here how we play this position. C6. Not a big fan of this move, but probably has to be made. So let's grab this bishop. C6. Kind of very passive. That E6 hole really sucks. Yeah, it really does. I was thinking if I can play knight f8 and ease the pressure on my position. But this doesn't look right. Yeah, white is better. Alright, so opening experiment was not a success. Being somebody's second. I don't know. I don't like coaching. That's too much responsibility, guys. Responsibility! That is a big word, I know, but it kind of matters. So bring the knight to f5. So I'm trying to alleviate the pressure by creating some sort of pseudo threats here. It's called pseudo threats. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. We are getting somewhere. I don't know. This looks pretty badass move. So if I play 97, I hate that move though. I really hate that move. But I gotta play it, yeah. Don't like 96. Completely unlikable. But maybe I had to play 96 and go for that something there. Alright, so let's check it out. G5 looks very reasonable. G5 looks very reasonable. H6. Or knight G6. Oh, you have queen F5. Alright, H6. What is H6? King G2. And if I play F5. How bad is this? How bad is this position? Oh, suddenly it doesn't look so bad. Oh, his rook gets there, yeah, so knight f5. This must be taken, of course. And then the knight goes to g6. Alright, so white misplayed his position completely. Now he is practically lost for all practical purposes, right? He allowed me too much. So white is lost here, I believe. He should be lost here. Okay. Now her played 96 was planned trying to, yeah, 96 was the more natural. Board vision and seeing the board clearly blindfolded. I'm not much on blindfold chess, guys. Ruthless Rampager. Cool nickname. You're welcome. А можно мне еще что-нибудь, какую-нибудь вкусняшку?
Конечно, ты довольный?
Кулебяку,
Хорошо.
если можно.
Конечно.
Спасибо.
А подогреть?
Не надо греть. Просто так нормально. Trying to get that little bit extra something from my supportive wife, who is supporting me big time.
Trying. Very harsh.
I know it's a full-time job. It's not an easy job. So this is the Spanish game, right? So I don't know what you guys think it is, but this is a Spanish game. Because after c3, d4 is going to be actually a French game now. So this is the purpose of this bishop c4 system in the Sicilian. I married my Russian wife, so that's why I'm in Russian. So, does it look like French now to you? After c3, bishop b1, right? This is starting to look like French, right? No more Sicilian. A little bit more like Spanish. I mean, if black played instead of d5, he plays e5, then knight g3 is more like Spanish, right? So this is already advantage to white. The computer does not agree, but as I said many times, screw the computers because they defend perfectly. But for the human, to defend against the incoming attack is extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. And black has the typical bad French bishop. Really bad bishop. Really awful, god-awful bishop. Alright, c3, c anyway. And then rook c1. And then bishop b1. And we are in business of attacking black queen side, right? King side, I mean. We are in the business. Queen h5. And now this h4, h5, little troll coming. This little troll guy is coming. Queen d7, probably. You know, sometimes they play b4 actually just to close completely, absolutely everything. But I'm not gonna do that. I'll be nice. Yeah, I think black is doing fine, suddenly. b4 is correct. I mean, it looks correct, yeah. So let's just keep on going with that pawn. There's my grab. I should have grabbed. Yeah, that's why I should have taken g6 first before taking on d3. That is exactly the reason why. So let's put the bishop to the good use. Black has a pair of bishops, right? So which need to be exchanged, probably at a good rate. Preferably at the good rate. This you can have. This you can have. Yeah, because my dark squared bishop is worth the exchange for sure. It is for sure worth the exchange. At least I think so. I could be wrong. But I think it's really worth the exchange. So, queen h3. Queen f8 or something. King h2. And I wanted to play rook somewhere. Rook e1. Rook e3. Put this rook on g3. And watch the fireworks fly. О, спасибо. Thank you very much. Well, 96 should work, I guess. I mean, it should work, right? Come on. Come on, please work. Please work. I mean, it has to work. Otherwise, I'm pipe dreaming. Rook G5. Queen G4. My God, you're really dedicated to opening my king, man. G3. Oh, you have Rook C2. My God, this guy is very strong. All right, good job, man. What is this position? So I missed F4, 96 H4. Oh, I had to sacrifice this, and after Rook C3, H3, Queen F4, Knight F4. Ah, Knight F4. Just like this, yeah. And it's equal. All right, good job, man. Yeah, well, okay. I just played for a lot of fun. I thought this 2300 dude will not find the defense, but he played good defense. Really good defense, and then he killed me in the end with his tactics. So, the dude just beat me. What is your name in the chat, man? I want to see your name. Introduce yourself. Because the way you defended was pretty fabulous stuff, man. So if you can introduce yourself to the chat, will be nice. Silent hero. Okay. No, I don't want to. Guys, I'm not playing chess to win. I mean, if winning is all it is to you by playing chess, then you're in the wrong business. I'm telling it to you straight away. If you're playing chess to win, or just at any cost, right? You're in the wrong business. Chess is the game for the patient people. Patience, guys. Patience. E5 probably does not work. So let's try bishop g4 then. Because this knight on f3 is pretty damn good. Now I'm gonna play e5. Oh, first we're gonna grab this. Difficult choice, actually. Difficult choices. Let's calculate. E5, take, queen g5, queen e7, knight h4, h6. Alright, so this should be okay. This should be okay for black. Because if you trace this bishop and he plays d5, then the structure is okay for black. I think it should be okay for black. So he has to trade, and then if I take, what is this position? Ooh. I guess bishop e5 is coming, that's the idea. So I grab this thing first. And it is the endgame. But the endgame is good for black. Because I have this tempo. Oh, I don't have that tempo anymore. Wait, but knight d4? Right? Yeah, I mean, That's the reason why I didn't take your queen on d2, so you don't play rook d2 and get away from the spin. That was the only reason. Why patience? Not patient, man. Like patience, like in being thorough. That's kind of patience. Knight h5, right? Because knight protects the bishop. You don't have knight d5. After c6, knight f4. Black knights are the monsters. Well, as I mentioned before, your knight was protecting the bishop. So you cannot play knight d5, man. That's the reason I played knight h5 in the first place. And even if you do, I still kick this knight out. Knight d5 is not the permanent location. It's not the permanent location. If I had pawn on c5, then that would be a really good square for you. But it is not. But double pawns are always a liability. I mean, I'm all about old school structure, guys. Structure is the first thing I'm looking for. In the opening, there is a good trade-off because, I mean, you're looking for the structure or for the development, right? For the early initiative. That is the thing about the modern chess, right? Right. Remember, you guys remember that crazy game from the candidates between Dink and Krana, where Fabi sacrificed 2 pawns, right? I think it was Slav Rubinstein. And he sacrificed 2 pawns for the lead in the development and, right, and attack, right? And Dink was like spending loads and loads of time. So we got time for another game or two. So that is it. There will be lots of disappointments, right? Thank you very much. So hopefully, I mean, the way chess was meant to be played is that you play, analyze, improve, and then repeat. Right, and every time with each game you get stronger, you learn something. That is the reason. So by playing London system over and over again, I can get to certain middle game positions, right? Like some people played it against me today. А можно мне вареничко мое? Я извиняюсь. Можно, да? Я там немножко вареничек просто было, я помню. Right. So by playing London over and over again, I expand my knowledge in London, but at the cost of other openings. Я сам. Дайте мне. Я сам могу сделать варенье себе. Yeah, so there is the system with black. I think it's playable, but white should be better here. Yeah, something like that, correct. Right, so there is such a thing. Спасибо. Спасибо большое. There is such a thing with black. And basically black just waits for white to declare his intentions. So the thing is that white has to think about is about this pawn structure on the queen side. What is going to happen, or who is going to be better if white does something, right? So usually I go with this rook to d1, not the a rook, because sometimes you need this rook on the a file in case black plays c4 and b5, like here, for example. Okay, and then it's probably a good idea to play knight e5. Usually a good idea to put this knight on e5, like almost always. Almost always it's a good idea to put the knight there. So the question is, with this structure, I consider this structure to be usually better for white, because after I put b3, my a4 pawn will be sort of cementing these 2 pawns, and then white will go for c4. So it should be small advantage for white. Okay, so let's grab this knight. And if knight takes, then we will actually open with e4 then, right? Then you play e4. Then you undermine the c4 pawn by playing e4. And if black plays e6, then you take on d5 or play e5 and you go for the attack. So let's go for the attack, because suddenly we have another French structure, right? The bishop on g7 is closed, and I think white should be better here. I mean, the computer probably will say that it's not better for white, but I think white is better here, actually. b3 looks very interesting, very tempting, actually, but I wanted to go for the attack, right? So let's go for the attack. So h4. And if you play like that, that means my knight will go to g5. And next move is g4, very likely. Right, because who cares about these pawns, basically? Because I have some strong threats over here. I don't know. Well, that's the general idea, right? That's a general idea for white. I'm not saying it's like canon, but it's a general idea. So what you want to do is bring your king here, rook h1, and then go for that. Yeah, so let's actually do that. So rook h1, h5. And go for this. Rook takes. So rook to h1. Well, clearly white is winning here, yeah? Clearly. Anything wins. Anything wins here. 94, probably the best and the easiest. Alright guys, and it's probably few thousand, I think more than that. When it's putting a knight on e5, a bad idea is that, well, knight e5 is the standard idea, so it depends. There are some tricks where you can lose a pawn, right? Like black takes on e5, attack this pawn, you play f4, then he plays c4, attacks your bishop, bishop goes somewhere, then bishop, queen b6, attack the pawn on e3, pawn on b2. But even then, it's not very clear. Alright guys, so thank you very much for staying with me. We saw this interesting tournament today, right? Some fantastic games played with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And party on. So let me see who we can raid. Can we raid somebody who we know? Probably gonna raid Eric, right? Let's raid Eric. Let's raid Eric. And there we go. Okay. All right. And boom. Oh. Haha, streamer battle started. Yeah. Good luck in streamers battles. All right. Yeah, the streamers battle started. So, rooting for Eric, guys. All right. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.